Hello everyone and welcome back to another City Skylines video. Today we will be expanding our city and aiming for 7500 population. Let's get started. So the first thing that we will do is to put a road layout and that will look something like this. Now that we are done with the road layout, let's make some schools, some elementary, some high schools. With high school I would like to have the stadium, whichever comes with it, I'm not sure, and then put some services and some parks. Now that we are done with placing the services and parks, we'll start zoning, and I will try to keep all of this fairly low density, probably medium, because I don't want skyscrapers to, you know, go all over the town. And even if I do medium or high density housing, I will try to keep them, very small blocks so that they are very small buildings.
This is Second Moon Radio, classical for the modern age. Unlike most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone sitting in front of a sheet of blank paper, using only their imaginations as guides, through a silent audio masterpiece. Now here we sit, listening at full volume, and our souls are transported. But let us not tarry. On to the next episode.
So I see that people are complaining about bad internet service. I guess I'll put radio mast and probably two of them so that the coverage is good. So I see that there's a big demand for office now. So I'll put some offices along this main road, but I'll keep it small again because offices become very huge skyscrapers and I don't want that. So only two block buildings, that will be good.
This is Second Moon Radio, classical for the modern age. Unlike most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone sitting in front of a sheet of blank paper, using only their imaginations as guides, through a silent audio masterpiece. Now here we sit, listening at full volume, and our souls are transported. But let us not tarry. On to the next episode.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, but apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nuttler.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within any rewards for fraud. These are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider
Right, one last question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
by certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short run.
I like the sound of that.
While we are discussing the study of the statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
it is a question of priority.
The leader of the city services division is with us in the studio today to talk about why they're contracting with outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents. Isn't that going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Well, quite frankly, yes, it is an additional expense, but the residents of the government expect certain level of services, and we simply do not have the capacity to provide them within the city.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
I expect the residents would be more stressed if key services became unavailable. Their quality of life is very important too.
But so is their money. We'll be back after this.
You're listening to Second Moon, the epitome of classical listening at home or wherever you roam.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, but apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within alien rewards to lack for, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider
Right, I've got a question, Professor. Is a housing shortage going to make me richer?
by certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
While we are discussing the study of the statistical abstraction and its effect on the human.
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
The leader of the city services division is with us in the studio today to talk about why they're contracting with outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents. Isn't that going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Well, quite frankly, yes, it is an additional expense, but the residents of the government expect certain level of services, and we simply do not have the capacity to provide them within the city.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
I expect the residents would be more stressed if key services became unavailable. Their quality of life is very important too.
But so is their money. We'll be back after this.
We have now reached 7700 plus population. Uh, we have achieved our milestone. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.